say does that?
And Doris, when you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Grimes into the lane, and he comes up with a bucket. About a minute played here so far in the first.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Brunson against Halliburton. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Now here's Halliburton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Pass to Grimes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Now here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Randall with a steal. Pass to Grimes. Outside Barrett. Outside for Randall. Shot clock at 6. Barrett passes to Randall. Corner shot. Smith with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to. Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
For 3, Randall gets the 3 to fall. Randall's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Credit Julius Randle, off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Nembhard. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Grimes. Barrett with it. Halliburton picks him up. Outside for Randall. Beyond the arc. And the Knicks, another 3. And talking about Randall, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
B.A., there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
And the Knicks with the possession here after the basket by Indiana. Here's Barrett. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Good work there as it goes.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Smith with the rebound. Hield on the wing. Now Halliburton. It's a tie game in Indiana. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
12.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. And here's New York now. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Here's Halliburton. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Out to Hield. And Grimes pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. They double Randall. Here's Robinson. Back to Randall. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Outside Brunson. Takes the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Brunson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Halliburton, pass to Hield. Smith outside. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Randall. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now here's Smith. 6 points for him. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Robinson.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Barrett up top. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now here's Halliburton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Robinson with it, guarded by Hield. And Turner with the block. Smith outside. Pass to Turner. And the layup falls. Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Greg.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Greg.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Smith, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he's good on the second. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. Outside Barrett. Unable to get that one. And Indiana will come the other way. And here's Hield. And then Turner with the dunk.
This guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
For New York, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Randall, the pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Outside Barrett. Oh, stolen by Turner. Down low, Nimhard.
Knicks foul. Taking ground. First personal foul.
And he drops it first.
At the line. For the Pacers. Andrew Nimhard. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. 51 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Randall. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Nimhard. 30 seconds left in the second. To the paint. Pass to Robinson. Yes, it's good.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
The kick out to Brunson. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Julius Randle has been sensational.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Smith out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nimhard in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Now here's Halliburton for 3. Smith. That one is off. The Pacers are not the only pro team in town. The Fever get great support in the WNBA doors.
They certainly do, BA, and it speaks to how special the game of basketball is in the Hoosier State. Every level, from high school to college to pro, they simply love the game, and we're with that.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Reddish. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Toppin passes to Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Bataze. Here's Matherin. It's Dorte on the wing, guarded by Quickly. There's a double team of Quickly, and the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. High post Bataze. He's against Hartenstein. The Pacers again can't hit. The Knicks with the lead. Rose right side. Quickly with the ball. And it's McConnell picking him up. Reddish finds Quickly.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Left side Reddish. 6 to shoot. Rose, the pass to Quickly. Out to Rose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Bataze. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
McConnell against Rose. And the bucket is good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
New York has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Quickly passes to Rose. Toppin outside. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And he dumps it down.
That's just good awareness from Toppin, willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
Pass to Bataze. Back to McConnell. And it's stolen by Rose. It's a 3-on-3 fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane. Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries. But this story is one of perseverance.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
To the left wing. Here's Toppin. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 9.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to win it. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
And so it's New York with it after the basket by Indiana.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Here's Taylor, guarded by Toppin. Pass to Taylor. Outside for McConnell. Over Rose. McConnell's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
That one goes. Count it. Toppin's got 7 points.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
The shot by Duarte, no good.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Out to Rose. 3 seconds left. Got it. 5 points in the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. So on the floor for the Knicks, They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Toppin in at the power forward position.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A new lineup here for New York. Here's Nembhard. Here's Hield. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Pass to Randall. And here's Brunson. Back to Randall. Clock at 6. Barrett passes to Randall. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. Back to Smith. Brunson with a double team. Oh, Robinson with a block. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Hield. Crosses over. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 17. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Outside for Halliburton. For 3. Knocks down the long J.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch and shoot situations. No hesitation.
Outside Barrett. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. From deep three-point range, Halliburton misses. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Barrett with it. Turner covering. Puts it up from 17. Second chance effort. And it's laid up and in by Barrett.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett just refusing to give up on the possession. Creates an opportunity off the window. Nicely done.
Here's Smith. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Shot is good by Barrett.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Nembhard. Robinson with the block. Here's Brunson. He takes it in. And that one is hammered home.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Smith finds Halliburton. Oh, Robinson with a block.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Julius Randle.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Indiana on offense. Hield passes to Smith. Out to Hield. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Outside Brunson. Here's Grimes. Barrett up top. Pulls up on the wing. Off the left rim and out. And the Pacers with possession here. Here's Halliburton. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Outside Brunson. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a minute.
The Road Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. That look tells us they are ready to get down to the task at hand. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And now Washington's starting group. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here is Morris. Beal gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we can see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And the future's so bright for Halliburton, such a talented guard with outstanding work ethic and a real drive to improve.
Outside, Beal. Back to Morris. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, it's clear that Porzingis has some athleticism. That dunk right there, ferocious.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. In the corner, it's Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Wizards. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now Beal following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, that's some flashy footwork there from Bradley Beal.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And he makes that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Beal's shot is good.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How'd he do that?
Beal's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Halliburton passes to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Beal. Passes it to Porzingis. Good work defensively by Turner.
I'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Indiana trailing here. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Wizards have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Morris outside. Pass to Beal. Morris with a screen on Halliburton. Outside, Beal. High post shot. And that one goes long. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. Turner against Porzingis. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. And he hits it to tie the game up. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
A big like Turner just using that height inside. It's almost a lost art.
Beal taking his time here. On the pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. On the wing, Hield. And he drives in, lays it up and makes it in.
Yeah, how about Hield? Stays through contact right there, finds a way to get the ball to the rim, and that one goes.
Out to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Outside, Porzingis. Kuzma outside. To end the cold streak, and they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot before second violation. Indiana leading. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Nemhard. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Halliburton up top, covered by Morris. Tries from 7. And it's Halliburton missing. Outside, Beal. Count that one.
Bradley
Beal's got 8.
Just such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
It's a tie game in Indiana. And he'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Smith is out there with Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Hield. And it's Nemhard in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Beal following the miss by Miles Turner. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
No one to blame on that one but himself. When you get looks like that, you've got to take advantage. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet. Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Hield. Porzingis with the block.
That's the forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Now here's Beal. 10 points for him. Passes it to Morris. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Smith. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The offensive rebound. Outside for Halliburton. Hield against Morris. Back to Halliburton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Now, here is Morris. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Upside, Beal. Morris inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Back to Halliburton. And he drops it in from the low post. Halliburton's got 6 points.
And Halliburton showing a little bit on the inside. He doesn't have much muscle, but able to get contact and stay aggressive.
Out to Kuzma. Offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton sends it in.
Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
It's Beal on the way. 10 points for him. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now, here's Halliburton. Trailing by 2. The feed to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Outside Beal, and Kuzma has it in the corner. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 8. Kuzma against Smith. Here's Halliburton, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's Beal, and the rejection by Smith. Porzingis with the block, and he gets it back. And stolen by Kuzma. To the paint. Shoots it up. Here's Porzingis. That shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Stolen by Avdia. Outside, Beal. Back to Morris. And it's Beal in the corner. Launches a 3. That one's not going to go. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards out front. They're up. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for... through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. White is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's stolen by Taylor. Here's Mathurin defending, and he slams it one-handed.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Hachimura. And it's off from three-point range. Indiana leading. It's stolen by Hachimura. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Kispert, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
McConnell kicks to Taylor. No good that time. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Barton against Taylor. Barton passes to Hachimura. Now here's Barton. Defense is right there. Lock at 6. Pass to Gafford. Got a piece of it. And they recover it. They get it back. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Gafford's got 5 points now this quarter. Pacers trail by 4. McConnell scanning the floor. Goes back up. Has to be Tadze. Here's Duarte. They set the pick to the inside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's McConnell. And another shot. Itadze deflected by Gafford. And he's able to get it back. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Right outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. Outside, Taylor. And the rejection by Gafford. Kispert, the pass to Gafford. The kick out to Wright for the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Wright's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And the wide open shot from McConnell. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Wizards leading by 3. Wright looking around. And it's Kispert in the corner. Back to Wright. Wizards passing it around. Gafford, no one around him. Offline with the baseline jumper. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Indiana Pacers. There's a screen. Here's Duarte. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 4 on the shot clock. Shot by Taylor, no good. Wizards have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Right outside. The pass to Gafford. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. So for the Wizards. Here's Beal. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
This is when the teammates feed off of Bradley Beal when he has it going like this.
Halliburton for 3. Avdia with the rebound. Outside, Beal. The third quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 5. And George's moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Halliburton for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Really Halliburton consistent with that shot.
Here's Morris. Now Beal. Up top, Porzingis. Knocked loose. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Smith the pass to Nemo. Hefty move. He takes it up and lays it in.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Morris inside. He's covered by Halliburton. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Great job by this team closing out. Blocking a bunch of shots and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Smith inside. He's against Kuzma. Hield kicks to Smith. No one near him. And a little hook that time, but it drops.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
And it's Beal in the corner. To the right side. Kuzma against Smith. Porzingis trying to get free. Yep, that one goes.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Pacers trail by 4. Smith outside. That's tipped. Outside, Beal. Over Halliburton. Here's Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. Second chance effort, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Morris outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right side, Beal fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And now a 7-point Wizards lead.
I'm not sure. Bradley Beal has to be somewhere high up on the scouting report, and the defense lost it.
Smith the pass to Hield. Back to Smith. The shot comes out. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Inside, here's Morris. Shot up 2 there. And the Wizards lead by 9.
And good heads up for Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
Smith outside. The dish to Turner. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
For Indiana, Miles Turner. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Turner with the steal. .105 left in the game. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good on the 3. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Morris. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 5. There's Beal with the 3. Rebound by Smith. And it's the Pacers with the ball. 8-point game. Halliburton outside. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Dishes to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
And Washington can just let the clock run down here. Halliburton. And it's Beal in the corner. From deep. Misses the shot. And so Washington takes the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Wizards. At small forward, Denny Abdia. At point guard, Monte Booker.
And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Greg. Neither seeing a team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. And here are the Knicks now. The Wizards making their last shot. Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
Here's Morris. Up top, Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Here's Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Here's Barrett. And here's Randall. Shot clock at 5. Fires, top of the key. The rebound by the Wizards.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
With the second effort. It's Avdia on the wing. Beal outside. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with a nice finish.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
Robinson. Here's Randall. And Porzingis with the block. Now the Wizards in transition. Ball's going up the court. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Porzingis has got 6.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Here's Grimes, pounded by Beal. The 3, Randall. And they recover it. Robinson passes to Randall. Now here's Barrett. Goes back up. Porzingis grabs the board.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Avdia. Morris outside. The 3 is up. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Randall against Kuzma. Randall, the pass to Robinson. Back to Randall. Here's Grimes. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Randall against Kuzma. Randall, the pass to Robinson. And there's a 3-second violation. And here's Washington. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
The Knicks have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Brunson finds Randall. Outside Barrett. Back to Randall. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
And Randle drops them both. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. And Grimes pulls it down.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, opportunistic in the triple drive by Julius Randle. Give him a lane and he will force you to hit him.
At the line, 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. And another shot. And Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. Robinson can't hit for Washington. They've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Grimes. Randle outside. From the wing. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Washington. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court right now for the Wizards. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
New York calls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt?
New York trailing. Pass to Barrett. Morris with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Morris outside. Beal left side. Pass to Porzingis. Puts it up from 17. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 4 assists now tonight.
When he needs to get into that mid-range bag, Kristaps Porzingis feels super comfortable.
Here's Grimes. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Count that one. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Here's Beal. The Knicks making their last shot. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second.
Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
What we know about Bradley Beal, guys, one of the best scorers in the game. To me, him rounding out his playmaking and the setup ability of his teammates has changed who he is.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Count that bucket. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter. But about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistent consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Now here's Brunson. Randall outside. No good on the three. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Pass to Randall. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Oh, he picked him clean. Morris outside.
2 minutes remaining.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball with Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Brunson finds Randall. And again, the Knicks missing. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Beal outside. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma with the ball. Shoots over Randall. They get it again.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man. Just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Randall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one's on Monte Morris.
Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
From 18 feet away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. For New York, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Pass to Grimes. Back to Randall. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
It's Avdia on the wing. Here's Beal. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the wing on the left. Kuzma against Randall. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Randall.
Wow, forceful finish by Mitchell Robinson. Love to see it. Why don't you flex right there, Mitchell?
Beal outside. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Washington. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The Wizards, 25.
those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far. Stifling shots left and right.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
We've got Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Toppin with it. Barton covering. Toppin passes to Quickly. Pass to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. Hachimura covering. Tries again. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Right with the ball. Here's Kispert. That's tipped. Now Wright. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wright's gotten his first basket of the night.
What a high percentage look for Delon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
Toppin right side. On the wing quickly. Pass to Hartenstein. From the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Now here's Wright. The kick out to Barton. From about 19, and it's Washington with another.
You know, that's the turnaround jumper, one of the toughest shots in the game to defend, and he pulled it off perfectly right there.
Rose outside. Outside Reddish. Back to Rose. The 3 ball. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's Wright. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Here's Barton. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA. Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the 2nd round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Here's Toppin. No good that time. And Washington the other way now. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Gafford missing.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. And with Gafford doors, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, BA, and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
And now the Knicks on the break for the finish. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
I'll tell you, there are a few players more exciting in the open floor than Obi Toppin. So much fun to watch him get in transition.
1:10 left in the 3rd. Here's Hachimura. Got it. Good job in the low post. Hachimura's got his first points of the game.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Rose can't connect. The Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. To the inside. Gafford finds Wright. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. And now it's a 12-point Washington lead.
Boy, Delon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Quickly passes to Rose. And he lobs it up
often has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Right outside. There's the three. The shot that time not on target. Here's Reddish. Rose left side. And so it's the Washington Wizards earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Your Knicks City game.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Barrett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
R.J. Barrett, how about that?
Beal right side. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Robinson. Barrett passes to Brunson. Randall inside. Defended by Kuzma.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
The Wizards shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Now here's Beal. Pass to Morris. Here's Avdia. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Randall finds Barrett. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Barrett's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Up top, Randall. Randall draws the double. Here's Robinson. Rebound, Washington. They held a 12-point lead earlier. It's Avdia on the wing. Beal with it. Randall's in his pocket. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is underway.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Give it up for him, fans.
First one falls for him. And Beal drops them both. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Brunson with it. Beal picks him up. Back to Brunson. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Brunson against Beal. Brunson misses. The Wizards with a lead. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw and they'll keep possession here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
He buries it from 3.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And Washington with possession. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Three-pointer. Beal. No good. New York goes the other way with it. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this first quarter. Brunson misses. The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Kuzma finds Morris. Tries a spin move from behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Morris has got 8 points in the quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Wizards.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kristaps Porzingis.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Now here's Beal. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth. And again, it's Washington converting.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Randall, good.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
Morris with it. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Avdia. And here is Kuzma. Back to Morris. From deep. It's rebounded by Barrett.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from...
The Knicks ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Coming into the building earlier tonight.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Miles Turner. Smith is out there with Heel. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. Randall kicks to Brunson. Back to Randall. It's stolen by Smith. Healed the pass to Nemo. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Smith's shot is good.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Grimes passes to Randall. Now the feed to Robinson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And I like the initiative from Turner to go with the shot fake. I mean, once his man leaves his feet, the rest is easy for Turner.
Both shots good from the stripe.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Now here's Brunson. Out to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
A fantastic decision making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two. Boy, that defense smothered them in there. Love the intensity.
Healed against Brunson. Out to Barrett. Here he goes. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is New York. They trail by 3. Up top, Barrett from deep.
Well, Halliburton can be a pesky defender now. He's got quick feet, he's got length, and he's got the desire to defend.
Passes it to Grimes. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Randall no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Here's Nemo. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Barrett. And there's the pass to Robinson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
2 minutes.
Here's Smith.
2 minutes.
Here's Turner. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 3. It's Robinson, top of the key. Outside for Randall. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Pass to Smith. Healed sets the pick for Smith. To the middle. And Heald gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Back to Barrett. Over in the corner, Randall. Pacers with the rebound. And 1:01 left to play here in the first. Pass to Halliburton. Right wing. Here's Nemo. Up the line by Indiana. Passes to Smith. The second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
And not just a scorer. Heald is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Barrett with the ball. Guarded by Hield. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Pacers leading by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hield kicks to Halliburton. Out to Turner. Smith outside. Takes the three. Hands it from downtown. Smith's got 8 points.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Here's Barrett. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious.
Hands a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. They're the group New York will start the second with. Grimes passes to Barrett. No one near Randall as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Robinson misses. Indiana leading by 10. Hield right side. Smith finds Hield. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Hield's got his second basket of the game.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner, loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Randall passes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
And you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Halliburton outside. Smith against Randall. Smith kicks to Halliburton for three. No good. Shot missing. And New York the other way now. Outside Robinson. Barrett against Hield. Now here's Barrett. He's guarded closer. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
The offensive rebound. Knicks trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out with Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Good work there as it goes. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
And And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Tipped away. 1:21 left in the first half. Here's Smith. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There at the pass to Randall. Buries it from 3-point range. Randall's got 5 points so far.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Robinson dishes to Randall. Randall can't get that one to fall. Pacers leading by 13. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Healed outside. He dishes it to Smith. Halliburton on the wing. Brunson covering. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
At the line, 2 shots.
Halliburton hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Three-pointer, Randall. And so it's Indiana. 13. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
The Pacers, 31.
We've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Taylor, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. Now the Pacers moving it up. McConnell kicks to Taylor. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Toppin finds quickly. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Here's Duarte, quickly covering. There's the pass to Mathurin. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
To the wing on the left. Here's Taylor. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. McConnell with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Back to McConnell, just 3 to shoot. The 3, and it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
The line.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
McConnell passes to Duarte. Here's Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. From outside the arc. And change shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
That's in. And the Pacer lead has come down to 12, and the bubble from quickly.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Duarte passes to McConnell. Off target with his three.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Toppin kicks to Reddish. Rose against McConnell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Wow, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Outside, Taylor. Back to McConnell. Second half of playing with 3 minutes into the third here. No good with the layup. Toppin inside. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated. She ain't right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Itaze. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Quickly finds Toppin. And the foul on Chris Duarte. That is his first foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
.116 left in the third. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 13. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Rose. It's deflected. Back to Taylor. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. McConnell passes to Mathurin. The Knicks pull it in.
You rarely see him missing dunker, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Toppin inside. Taylor's there. Shoots in deep. And it's finished off inside by Toppin. Toppin's got his first points in this one.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Here's McConnell. Offensive rebound. Good if it goes. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good moment.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Cameron Reddish, Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. By heel, nobody around. Drops in the tray.
3-point goal.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Pacers?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Healed from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside Turner to the inside. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Randall's running. It open is Robinson, and Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Pass to Halliburton. He kicks it to Turner. 4 on the clock. From the high post. And it's Halliburton missing. Knicks trail by 17. And Brunson, here we go. Here's Barrett. There's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Healed the pass to Halliburton. From past the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Barrett penetrated. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett loves seeing him hammer it home.
Tries again. The pass to Grimes. Back to Barrett. The rebound by Hield. Pacers leading by 13. Smith dishes to Hield. Halliburton on the wing. Brunson covering. Out to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. And they get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Nemon. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brunson finds Barrett. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
1:49 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Brunson against Halliburton. Smith kicks to Halliburton. Connects from 3-point range. And the Pacers lead by 16.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Pacers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Pacers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Smith.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Halliburton passes to Hield. Three-pointer. Randall grabs the board. For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. It's stolen by Smith. Stolen by Brunson. It's stolen by Hield. Outside Turner. Hield outside. Smith outside. Halliburton kicks to Smith. Indiana moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The deep three from Hield. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Randall. And the rejection by Smith. Hield against Barrett. Hield dishes to Smith. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Here's Nembhard. Turner inside. Defended by Porzingis. Out to Hield. Clock at 6. Smith passes to Halliburton. Offline with a 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Beal. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Indiana again missing. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Halliburton. And And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
The future's so bright for Halliburton. Such a talented guard with an outstanding work ethic. A real drive to improve.
He hits the second from the line.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". He can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Now here's Beal. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. The shot off that time for Indiana. They've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Turner inside. Second chance shot. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
Miles Turner. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Now here's Beal. 5 points in the game. Back to Morris. Fires from deep. That one falls. Coming off Beal's speed.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Avdia pulls it in.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Deal with a nice job. A little bit pesky that time inside.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Wizards.
And Beal drops them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line. And when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Turner. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Wizards.
With not a defender in sight, there's no one to blame but himself.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Now here's Smith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Pacers foul. Tyrese Halliburton. First personal foul. Third.
And Beal, no good on that one.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
Here's Beal. 7 points in the game. Here's Morris. Pass to Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Hield passes to Turner. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Pass to Kuzma. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. To the paint. Nembhard, good.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Beal left side. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Beal outside. He hangs, and he takes it up and lays it in. Beal's got 11 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Wizards up by 11. And back in a moment as we quarter number 2. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Nembhard. Out to Hield. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Hield. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff, if you're comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Here's Halliburton, and he drives in. No luck on that one. And the Wizards going the other way now. Here's Beal. It's tipped. Halliburton outside. Nails it from 3. Halliburton's got 6 points.
I love seeing Halliburton shoot while he's in that kind of rhythm. This is when he's at his absolute best.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Beal, the pass to Morris. Back to Beal. From deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hield from outside. The shot won't fall. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Beal, the pass to Morris. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Inside, Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
CTH, can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
Here's Halliburton. Second shot opportunity. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. That shot off the mark. And Washington the other way now. Morris on the wing. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 6. The teams are always running mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Pass to Turner. Trying to get back on track. Puts the move on. Here's Smith. Now Turner. Porzingis grabs the board. Beal outside. Now here's Morris. Defended by Halliburton. The turnaround Jay. Morris can't hit.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Washington has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Beal. That one falls. Beal's got 20.
This is when the teammates feed off of Bradley Beal when he has it going like this.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Halliburton against Morris. The shot misses.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Beal.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Halliburton outside. This one for three. The shot comes out.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And so it's Washington continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running theirs. Appreciate it, Allie. Ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Duarte. He's out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Taylor in at the power forward. Right against McConnell. Bataze down low. Another shot. They shoot again. Kispert grabs a miss. Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Gafford. Hachimura outside. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. It's a one-on-one situation. Taylor's shot is off. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
The Pacers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Duarte. McConnell outside. Over right. Back to Duarte. Here's McConnell. Gafford grabs the miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
From deep, Barton. The shot no good. So it's the Pacers now. To the middle. Taylor's shot is off. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Wright drives it. Down low. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McConnell.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Matherin. He's guarded by Barton. Pass to Bataze. Here's Matherin. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Count it. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Kispert's shot is good.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
The one thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
Back to Duarte. Here's Matherin. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Indiana basketball.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. McConnell from outside. The rebound by the Wizards. And for some players, coming to the NBA early is a better route.
BA, I would tell you, it usually is. But for Corey Kispert, he stayed the 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot. And that experience in college is going to benefit him.
.46 left in the third quarter. Right against McConnell. Pass to Kispert. Back to right. Oh, they pick off the pass. In transition, here come the Pacers. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." PA?
All right, thanks, Allie. And here's Kispert from the arc. Drains the triple. Kispert's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
McConnell uses the glass to finish the layup.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
McConnell against Wright. And it's Gafford missing. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Taylor. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Right outside. To the inside. Here's Kispert. The Pacers pull it in. Batadze's got 5 rebounds tonight. Picked his pocket. Here's Kispert. Give him 8. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Gafford.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
Corey Kispert.
Pass to Duarte. Here's Taylor. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And here's Kispert from the arc. And so it's the Washington Wizards up 25 big ones as we... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Barton and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Outside for Halliburton. Takes a 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
On the wing, Barton. Guarded by Hield. Pass to Kispert. 5 to shoot. Gafford with the ball. And he gets that one. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
Here's Kispert from downtown. From deep, Barton. No luck on that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Smith with it. Now Wright defending. It's stolen by Wright. Here's the break. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's a one-on-one situation. Out to Hield. Smith outside. Back to Hield. Shot clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Barton. Hield for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Kispert from the arc. Offensive board. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And really aggressive on the O glass as Hachimura put that one right back in.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Launches it. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Out to Hachimura. Jacks up a three. Gets the three ball to go.
Hachimura ready, had that shot lined up.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Halliburton outside. Fires for three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Right against Halliburton. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
A new lineup here for Washington. Morris against Halliburton. Here's Kuzma. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Kuzma has great size, and with that frame comes great responsibility. That time he took the foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Wizards.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Bradley Beal.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Here's Beal on the take. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal. Here's Halliburton. There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. The three. To the left side wing. Outside Hield. Here's the three. Avdia pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Halliburton comes to help. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And Porzingis with the block. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, VA. They deserve the win.
Halliburton outside. From the arc. Can't hit that one. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most...
And Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines are, and so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Barrett, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. For three, Barrett. They get the rebound. Robinson misses. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Avdia. From outside, off the mark. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Caught up with Coach Wes Unseld Jr. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Don't sleep on the athletic ability of Bradley Beal. I know he's a sweet shooter, but boy, can he get off his feet.
And stolen by Kuzma. Pushing it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Well, the physicality that Julius Randle possesses, this guy is always proven capable despite defenders nearby.
Here's Beal, and the wide open shot from Avdia. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
For New York, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Randall no good. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morris with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Randall kicks to Brunson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
New York shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Morris. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And New York the other way now. Passes it to Barrett. Outside for Randall. There's the three. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Over to the left wing. Here's Kuzma. That one wide left.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Grimes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Robinson passes to Barrett. To get open is Robinson. Porzingis with the rebound. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Morris against Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on R.J. Barrett. The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Grimes passes to Barrett. Here's Grimes. New York moving the ball around. Randall kicks to Brunson. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Concludes the first quarter of play. The Wizards lead by 7. And back with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. The pass to Barrett, stolen by Avdia. To the paint, here's Morris. Out to Porzingis. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 7-point differential. There at the pass to Grimes. Brunson scanning the floor. Barrett finds Randall. 5 to shoot. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Tries again. In deep. Robinson drops it in. Robinson's got his first basket.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Beal up top. Pass to Avdia. From beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Avdia's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards. Of course, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is 3-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
Morris outside. Shot from 16. Here's Avdia. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Knicks trail by 8. Kicks to Randall. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. And no good that time. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Morris finds Beal. Back to Morris. It's Beal on the wing. It's stolen by Barrett. Randall right side. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Beal. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Knicks trail by 6. Passes to Grimes. Robinson sets a screen for Barrett. Outside for Robinson. It's stolen by Morris. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with the nice finish.
Johnson with it. He feeds it to Randall. A 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. Wizards leading by 5. Outside, Beal. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
You can make the case this is the premier shooting guard in the league. Bradley Beal is tough to stop.
Grimes passes to Brunson. Randall down low. He's against Kuzma. Barrett, no good. Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Beal gets it to go.
How about the talents? Beal stopping on a dime.
Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Inside. 4 seconds left. Porzingis with the block. And so it's the Washington Wizards in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Thibodeau. Coach, the rebounding differential not...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after... We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. You've got Reddish. And is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's quickly in at the 2. Here's Toppin. Nice D from Porzingis. Wizards leading by 9. And Doris Winell, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I absolutely do. Porzingis is very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Barton kicks to Kispert. 5 on the clock. Now here's Barton. Not a lot of room. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Toppin. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And again, Washington no good. Knicks trail by 10. Outside Rose. And stolen by Barton. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Hachimura. The Wizards with another miss. Toppin with it. He's against Hachimura. And they'll get another chance. Here's Toppin. 2 points. That one goes. Toppin's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's the pass to Kispert. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation stores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunity.
Knicks trail by 8. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And he comes up with the deuce. Rose has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force in tackling the lane.
Here's White. Kicks it to Kispert. To the left side lane. Hachimura with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Tries it from the top of the key. That one doesn't go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Takes it inside, and Toppin throws it down.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Pass to Kispert. It's deflected.
Wizards foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw, good, Rose.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Well, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
A minute 50 left to play in the third. Now, Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Gafford. Shakes him. And Gafford throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Quickly the pass to Toppin. Over in the corner, Rose. Back to Toppin. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Toppin's got 6 points.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Rose against Wright. Comes up empty down low.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert it to traffic.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. This is it to Hachimura. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Out of hand on it.
Boy, aggressive defense from Toppin. Right on the pipe. Send it back.
And there's the pass to Quickly. It's right on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Hartenstein passes to Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. Covered by Gafford.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And we just finished the third quarter as we've got a tight ball game here. Washington out in front, up 1. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Morris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Avdia. Garrett covering. Porzingis. Robinson with the block. And here's Brunson. And a fast break now for New York. Robinson kicks to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here to take the lead. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers. Feel the aerial improvisation.
The Knicks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Brunson kicks to Randall. Pass to Grimes. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Barrett. Defense right on him. No good on the shot. Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Beal. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Now the Knicks with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Outside, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Beal deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Avdia. Back to Beal. Fires for 3. At the line by Washington. Morris outside. Second shot opportunity. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Beal. Back to Porzingis. Beal finds Porzingis. The shot from 20 feet away. And that one hits back iron.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Randall with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. And Robinson is right there. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
Boy, what a save by Mitchell Robinson. Conversion on the second chance bucket.
Outside Beal. Down low. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the officials call goaltending, so they award the basket.
Well, who just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down, and that's a big whistle.
New York leading by 3. Runs in the pass to Randall. .124 left in the fourth quarter. Sinks that one from the post.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Morris outside. Over to the wing. Left side Beal. Kuzma outside. Clock at 4. Fires top of the key. Knicks with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it.
And Randall throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And Beal kicks to Avdia. And a miss there on the triple. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Beal, that's for 2. Here's Avdia. Offline from the high post.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Here's Grimes. So it's New York picking up the win. They came in here and took care. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.